Good morning all. I am Bhanu Prakash H, Associate Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Vishnu Institute of Technology. Today we are going to be discuss about the topic on projection of solids, especially projection of cone. Now we will discuss the problem based on cone, projection of cone. See the cone here is a base circle, and this is what we have to call it as apex. So how the cone will be formed? Earlier classes we already discussed about that one. So how the cone will be formed? So take an equilateral triangle and it is a fixed axis into the consideration. Take an equilateral triangle and make a revolution by 360 degrees. Then what you will get is the cone. So cone is come under the category of solids of revolution. See now we already discussed about the projection of cylinder. How you done the projection of cylinder? We have taken a circular base and divided into number of equal parts. Either you can make the first one is basic is 4 number of equal parts. The angle is 90 degrees each other. Next one is you can make 8 number of equal parts. Then the angle is 45 degrees. If you want, you can make divide the circle base circle into 12 number of equal parts. Then that time line between each line, the angle between two lines are nothing but 30 degrees. See now I am taking, see here the base circle in the vertical plane. See this is horizontal plane. Below the reference line xy is horizontal plane. Above the reference line xy is what you have to call it as vertical plane. So see this is vertical plane and see this is horizontal plane. Now this is what you have to call it as points of base circle. The points of base circle is in the VP. The condition is mentioned very clear. This is points of base circle. Now it is in the VP. So what will be happen? The circle, this is vertical plane will come like this way. So the circular base will come above the reference line xy, the cone will come below the reference line xy. So the diameter will be given, the diameter is 50 mm and axis will be given, axis is from the center of the base circle to apex point, the axis is 70 mm will be given. So now I want to make the circle diameter will be given 50 mm. So radius is, see this is what we have to call it as O, I am representing it O, O1 comma O2. Because at apex O2, at the base circle this is O1. So but better you have to understand, this is a base circle center O1, this is a apex point O2. Now take compass, I want to draw the circle first, base circle first. So I am taking the radius 25. Yes, now I completed this circle. For sake of assumption, what I am taking the circle into 8 number of equal parts only. Initially I make 4 number of equal parts. See, from this line to this line 90 degrees, this line to this line 90 degrees. Now I want to make 8 equal parts. You already know we discussed about the division of the circle into number of equal parts. Obviously the point consists of 360 degrees divided by, it means 360 degrees divided by 8. So obviously what we will get? 45 degrees you will get. Now what I want protractor. Place our protractor here. So the angle is 45 degrees. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. I mark the point. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. I marked one more point. As it is here also. It is what you have to call it as 10, 20, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. Now here this is 90. See here, from here 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 and this is what you have to call it as 45. Now here, now we want to make the generators. These are generator lines, what you have to call it as. Totally 8 generator lines will be there. Now how many points will be there here? Yes, how many points? 8 points. 8 points will be there on the circle. This is what you have to call it as points of base circle. The points of base circle in the VP is mentioned very clear. So now I am giving, this is A dash, because it will be there in vertical plane. Due to that reason I am representing with a dash. B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash, G dash, H dash. Now if you want, I want to show the dimension very clearly. I mentioned earlier in the problem it is mentioned very clearly. So set our drafter here, extend the line, ladder. This is what you have to call this ladder line. Phi 50. Phi indicates diameter. R indicates radius. Radius 25 is nothing but 550. So I want to represent with arrow marks for the dimension. Now the next step is set our drafter to this reference line. Action this line. Obviously this is what you have to call it as axis. As the axis will be given 70, I think so. But 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. This is the point it will be given. Represent the axis line. Now this is what you have to call it as a better O1, and this is what you have to call it as O2. Now the next step is set our drafter to this reference line. Draw the vertical projector lines from the front view, from all the projection points, and that is nothing but where the points will be there on the base circle. So E, F and D will be lying on the same line, G and C will be lying on the same line, H dash, B dash will be lying on the same line, A dash will be individually, it will be present. Now this is what you have to call it as A, this is what you have to call it as B comma H, and this is what you have to call it as C comma G, this is what you have to call it as D comma F, and this is what you have to call it as E. Obviously the next step is from A to O, A to O, join it. Next B comma H to O, B comma H to O. Next D comma F to O2, and next E comma E to O2. Yes. Now I completed what you got. You got a cone. Now if you want, I will show you the dimension very clearly. The axis will be given at 70 mm will be given in the dimension. See here. If you want, you can check. This is 70 mm. Now, yes, I mentioned the dimension. It is nothing but 70. So now I want to write here very clearly. It's a small heading. No, it is a small heading, not a big heading. At least you have to maintain 5 mm. It is a dimension rule. What you have to write? FIRST, first stage. Now I will continue with the second stage. See, this is cone, what you have to call this. Now see, it is on the vertical plane. Now see, the cone will be there like this. Now the axis is making an angle 45 degrees. Now take this one, top view of the first stage and reproduce onto the second stage top view. See here. As it is, I am taking this one, as it is I am placing, but it should be in the axis is making an angle 45 degrees will be given. So now what I am going to do, mark the point here very clearly. Take the protractor here. So see 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 degrees. See all of you very clearly. Now what I am going to do, draw the axis line. Yes, I draw on the axis line up to some x length I am taken. So obviously see here, you have to measure from A to E. Obviously you know the A to E is 50. It means from CG to E is 25 mm, CG to A is 25 mm. So obviously what I am going to do, I have to set my drafter here. Before I am going to set my drafter, so I want to show the angle here. It is obviously how much this is 45 degrees. Now I already setted my drafter here. Now see all of you, the distance between, it means what you are going to be join here, what you are going to be join is E. This is what you have to call it as E. E point will touch the reference line XY. So set our drafter, it is maintaining 25 mm. See, I am stopping the point here and one more point here. This is the point what you have to call it as. See, this is the point what you have to call it as E, and this is the point what you have to call it as A. Now from here, this is the distance is how much? 70. Yes, I marked the point 70. So obviously this is what you have to call it as O1, and this is what you have to call it as O2. Now from A to O2, join A to O2, you will get some outer profile of the particular cone, but inner you want to get some generators. There will be procedure will be there. For that what I am doing, I am taking compass. See compass from E to or otherwise better from A to, you can take A to DF. See, go here, A, mark the point A and mark the point DF. So how much A to DF will be there? Same distance will be there from E to B comma H. So go here from E to mark the draw an arc. So what you will get is, obviously this is what you have to call it as B comma H, and this is already C comma G, and this is what you have to call it as D comma F. Now you got all the points here on the AE line. So then what you have to do? You have to draw the generator. Join BH comma O2, and one more last one is DF comma O2. So what we are going to be do, the next one, set our draft to the reference line XY. What we completed, just I am taken top view of the first stage and reproducing onto the second stage. Just only I done, but the inclination I am maintaining is 45 degrees. Draw the vertical projector lines from the top view. See here, I am making vertical projector lines. First I want to do next one from DF to vertical projector line, CG to one more vertical projector line, BH to one more vertical projector line. I think you all vertical projector lines you draw from all the generating points, and the last one, see from the axis what you have to call it as O2 point. Now after projecting the vertical projector lines, you have to draw horizontal projector lines from the first stage front view. See here, first I am drawing this one. Yes, I got one more point. See the next one here, I completed this one, and see the next projector line, and see the next projector line here. So what the points you got here, extend this line more, what you will get is what you have to call it as O2 dash, what you have to call it as O1 dash. Now come to the point, this is what you have to call it as A dash, what you have to call it as B dash, what you have to call it as C dash, you can call it as D dash, you can call it as E dash, and F dash, and this is denote with the G dash, and finally last point H dash. After getting this one, see the cone here, this is the cone, I am placed like this way. This is your top, this is your front view, and this is what you have to call it as top view. Now it is making an angle 45 degrees. Now I am keeping my cone here into the 45 degrees, but when I am seeing from the front this side, so I can't possible to see. It means it is front view, it is top view, it is what you have to call it as front view. When I am seeing from the front, I can't possible to see this one. So due to that reason, what I am doing here, this is I am representing with the dotted, because that is a face I can't possible to see when it is making an angle. So remaining I am joining with a smooth hand. So you may ask that question, sir, why you are making 8 number of equal parts? You can make a lot of textbooks, they are making 12 number of equal parts. Yes. Why? Because if you are making 12 number of equal parts, the curve, what you have to call this ellipse, a neat ellipse you will do. Because the number of points will be more, then you will get very neat curve you will get. Due to that reason, lot of textbooks they are doing 12 number of equal parts. So finally what I am going to be do, I am joining here, and one more I am joining here. And then there are number of generators will be there. I want to join all the generators, F dash to O2, H dash to O2, and already I joined here. There is no need to join here. From A dash, E dash to O2, and one more is B dash to O2, and the last one more what you have to call it is C dash to O. These are all are the generating points. Now this is the what you have to call it as front view of the cone when it is when the points are basically in the vertical plane, and it is making an angle 45 degrees with the vertical plane. It is making an angle 45 degrees to the vertical plane. See, this is making, it means it is vertical plane. Now it is, see, this is imaginary line axis. This axis is making an angle with the vertical plane. So I am representing here. This is what you have to call it as SECOND, second stage. That's all. I completed my problem. Thank you all.